Today on 10-Minute IT Jams, we're talking to David Piggott, who's Managing Director for Australia and New Zealand at Jabra. David joins us today to discuss a variety of topics, including unified communication, hybrid working models, and problems with consumer-grade tech in business environments. Thanks for coming along, David, and welcome to the Jam.
Hi, Mitchell. Thank you for inviting me onto the platform. It's a good opportunity to talk.
Fantastic. So first off, for a business that hasn't worked with Jabra before, what are your key partners and product offerings?
Okay, so if I just start off that Jabra, a global organization, we're based out of Copenhagen in Denmark, and our entire reason for being is to make life sound and look better for knowledge workers. So we deliver kind of brilliant professional communication and collaboration solutions that enable our people, as in the people that we work with and for, to focus, to hear, and to be heard from anywhere that they need to work. So across Australia and New Zealand, we are the #1 provider of professional devices, that's headsets and speakerphones, and we are rapidly growing in the personal video camera space. And we're very well recognized across all segments, across government, large enterprise, mid-enterprise, small business, basically anyone that needs to communicate, they use our products. Even if you go into a doctor's surgery, you'll see a wireless device connected to their telephony platform, allows them to do their data entry while they're talking, gives them flexibility, gives them the ability to concentrate, and most importantly, it gives them the ability to hear and be heard in a relatively loud working environment. I think, Mitchell, the second part of your question was about our partnerships. And if you look, we partner with all of the major UC platforms, such as Microsoft Teams, Zoom, RingCentral, Dialpad, the ones you'd expect. If I just go a little bit closer, for example, with someone like Microsoft, the partnership is so important to both of us. We will sit down with Microsoft's design engineers and our clever people and their clever people. We'll kind of ask, what's the end user experience that we're looking for a Teams environment? How do we make sure that the end user in a hybrid working environment can deliver productively? Can they concentrate? Can they focus on what they're doing? And can they collaborate virtually from anywhere? And then our brilliant people, they purpose-built a product to work around Microsoft Teams and to deliver to the standards which we've agreed. And the standard that we work to is called the Open Office standard, which means all the microphones and the headset itself is built so that you can use it in any open office environment, such as an office to start with, but also coffee shops and anywhere loud. When we've finished, we then test the product with Microsoft, and this is a super lengthy process. It's actually a 220-page testing procedure that we need to go through to make sure that our products hit the mark. So simply put, it's a hugely collaborative design process to make sure that both brands, both Jabra and Microsoft, deliver to the extremely high quality that our market would expect. And that's the kind of partnership that we work in the market with.
Fantastic. And going back to UC, Unified Communication, why is that so important for modern businesses?
Okay. UC's been around for quite a while, so I won't go into exactly what it is. What I will say, though, is that I strongly believe that without the wonderful capabilities of cloud-based unified communications, both the Australia and New Zealand economies would have been even harder hit during COVID. The cloud-based UC delivers this capability to work from literally anywhere, that we could get Wi-Fi or we could get 5G network access. It's empowered millions across Australia and New Zealand to continue to be productive and to be employed through these terrible times. If you look at Teams, they've seen nearly a 10-fold increase in use over the last few years, the last 2 years. And UC has allowed knowledge workers to work from home, actually to work from anywhere. And this, in many situations, has given a lot of time back to people, to spend with their families. So quite often, that long commute is gone. Now in the morning, you could walk the dog, you take the kids to school if the school's open, rather than sit in traffic. So it's delivered a lot of benefits. It's kept us employed and it's given us time back.
And
Actually, at the same time, if you don't mind me just going on for a second, at the same time, we've also seen an increase sometimes in feelings of isolation or of not belonging. So we must remember that for many people, work is not only what we do, it plays a super large role in our social life. We've got friends at work, we go to lunch together. We've got this kind of unifying reason to bring diverse people together. When we can't do this, we often miss a lot of social interaction. And so the work from home phenomenon has been wonderful, and yet I'm feeling in our business with our partners and our end customers that many people want to bring that better mix back into their lives. Definitely not moving back to the office full time, but a greater mix in flexibility. And that flexibility is only possible if we as employers deliver the correct ingredients. You need the cloud-based platform so you can work from anywhere. You need a mobile hardware solution such as a laptop or a tablet, and you need a great headset that allows you to work from literally anywhere that you can get data access, regardless of the background noise. So hopefully that kind of covers why I think UC has been so important in the modern business environment.
For sure. And in kind of following on from that, in terms of using consumer grade technology in a professional setting, what are some of the pitfalls of doing that, especially in relation to hybrid work and such?
Okay. There are some great consumer products in the market today. Jabra makes some wonderful products, and we have some great competition. But they're primarily designed for sporadic use of a relatively short duration. They're designed for you to listen and consume on the bus journey, on a dog walk, when you're in the gym or you're on a run. They are built to consume sound. Now, knowledge workers are professional users of UC. I use it every day to collaborate, to talk to suppliers, to talk to customers. It's a professional tool, and we use it in a professional way. In the rollout of a UC platform, we need to ensure that the device will, firstly, deliver exceptional user experience with microphones that are purpose-built to cut out background noise and to accentuate the voice. The speaker, the bit you actually wear on your head, it needs to be built to be worn for long periods of time. It needs to be comfortable and light. It has to have a battery that will deliver to at least a full day's use, and it can be recharged while it's still being used. The device, in my opinion, it has to be certified to work with the UC platform. Businesses large and small are spending a lot of time and money deploying a cloud-based UC platform, and there are features and reasons to do it. Only the certified devices allow you to take those features, things like answering and dropping a call, muting the call, using volume up, volume down. Not available on consumer devices, only on the certified. Then there's things like the device, the headset has to be used across different hardware platforms. Now, when we're using Teams, we use it on the laptop, we use it on the mobile, we use it on the tablet. Often those three are completely different vendor products, and the device has to work across all three. The Bluetooth has to be of professional quality, so it always stays connected, so it gives you the range, so that it gives you the connectivity. And then when you look at things like deploying a large fleet, so if we're talking to a government department or a large enterprise, the IT team need to be able to manage that fleet to check that the devices are the correct firmware. We need to make sure they've got the correct security settings. We've got to make sure that the entire employed base have the same look and feel when they're using the platform, to avoid calls coming through to the kind of tech support teams. So consumer devices are great for consumer use. They are not built, nor are they expected to be used in a professional environment.
Yeah, for sure. And in terms of, obviously, you've said some fantastic things about what Jabra does to curb a lot of these problems. If someone wanted to get in touch with you guys and inquire about these solutions, how would one go about that and engage with you guys?
Okay, so firstly, we are a partner-based business. So we have a great group of partners out there that can work with with your audience. If they want to come to us directly, if they go to jabra.link/contact us, that's jabra.link/contact us, we can get in touch with them directly.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much for coming along today, David, and we're really looking forward to hearing more from Jabra and what they have to offer.
Thank you so much, Mitchell.